No, but
Listen
you
to what I
haven't
just
held
said.
one. That doesn't
Ma-
change
ma-
the. Hold on,
Maya,
Shady. Hold on,
listen to
Sean.
what I just said
Sean,
just
hold on,
now.
Shin. Shady,
I
does
have
that
not
change anything, Shady? Ignore him and
Mana,
answer
mana,
me.
Oh,
mana,
okay.
mana,
Hold on,
mana,
I'm in a
mana,
whole
mana,
Demon
mana.
Slayer match, so give me 1 second.
Okay,
I'll be
no,
right with you.
mana. You didn't hear a word I just said. I said I admit that. I said that I admit that I have not touched the controller, and also nothing too. Also nothing too. While you're talking way a little earlier before Shady came in, I said to you, in quotes, I have not held the P5 controller in my hand.
Yeah.
Yet you said you're interrupting. I already told you that I
heard you earlier.
Like. I don't know how it
I
feels,
know. I heard you earlier. Didn't you hear my response saying, in all honesty, you don't have a say right now until you get to hold it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have the
My thing is that Shin. Have you like really held one? Like, have
It's
you
not
really,
even
like,
holding
tried
it. He has to use the functions too. He has to do everything.
Here's the thing. I don't have a PS5. I genuinely, I don't have a PS5.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
My cousin has a PS5, but he's in Colorado, so I don't.
That's fine.
But here's what I'm trying to say. I can give my own opinion on a PlayStation controller up to PS4, 3, and 2.
Yeah,
those are the only
fine.
consoles I'm telling you that I can give you my genuine opinion on. But PS5, I can't really give you an opinion on it because I've never held the controller. I'm only going off of face value. I'm only going off of face value of actually what the controller looks like. And literally, what the controller
There's a lot of
like,
music there,
to me,
Shady.
is just it's a controller.
That's loud, Shady.
With a position layout. That's what we just did.
Yeah,
Turn
that off.
Loud. But,
I said that too.
But essentially what I said is this: I am only going off the controller at face value. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
No
but
features.
You can't do that in gaming.
You
can't do that in gaming.
You
Not
can't,
all the
bro.
time.
You can't. You cannot right now say
on the controller.
in your opinion that you and I mean this in the most respectful.
I said face value of look.
Okay, face value, but you didn't say that before.
God.
Now you said it now.
I said did.
Just now. Just now you pretty much said
P5
it.
controller looks like a Xbox controller.
No, it doesn't.
Nothing
It doesn't.
else.
It doesn't look like one at all. But it has like it's a little bulkier at most.
Mana.
Shady, does it look like an Xbox controller? No,
What?
it's just
So,
bulkier.
PS5?
A PS5 does not look like an Xbox controller. It's just bulkier. That's it.
If you take away
He thinks
the
it's
layout
a
of the
Xbox controller, bro.
and put Xbox controller, the body looks like an Xbox controller.
No, it doesn't. The
body
joysticks
looks
are
like
in different places, dipshit.
Mana,
I'm not going that slide, bro.
Mana. Okay, look.
Shady, I want to hear Shady's opinion.
I want you to reach.
Ow, my ears. Stop doing it before I mute you.
I want you to reach into your thick skull and think of this. If you just give the buttons, if you give the buttons of Xbox, put it on the PS5 controller, it will literally look exactly like an Xbox controller.
He's crashing out. I can't.
Guys,
Because she
you're talking about controller. I do understand frustration.
I can't even
Because it doesn't-
talk. He just won't let no one talk because he knows he's cooked.
Guys.
I'm not even cooked because I know I'm right. If you take away the buttons of PS5 controller,
Jesus
if
Christ, shut the
it
fuck up
comes
for a
on,
second.
it's literally the same
He's
thing.
crashing out. Sean, clip this.
Spin.
It's literally the same
I
thing.
understand
I saw
your
your
frustration.
thing. I didn't do nothing to him. Man went on his own.
Shit,
I know,
your
Marjorie. She
frustration.
was
I
rage
understand.
baiting hard and she got
I understand your frustration.
I didn't do nothing to even do that. I really didn't. I'm just saying. I even
Here's
agreed
what
with
I'm
you
saying.
saying you just said that though. That's all I said.
Okay, look, I'm gonna read it.
We
Again,
heard it
I've never
over
held-
and over.
I've never held a PS5 controller. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know what any of the controller feels
Okay.
like. I'm only going off of the look of the controller.
Okay, but that's
and the
not
body looks like a Xbox controller.
No, it doesn't.
If you were to look at it,
It's
if you
similar at
look at
most,
it,
and I'll be
with
generous
no
with
buttons
that.
on the controller, with no buttons on the controller at all, you would think that the body is an Xbox controller. But what's different about the controller is that it has PlayStation.
I'm shutting you down. I'm shutting you down. So first glance, I'm gonna let you know right now. The Xbox controller was always black. So that analogy, in terms of like the regular original Xbox controller, was always black. So that analogy is already out the window.
They do not look the same, bro. They do not look the same.
I am OG.
Are you talking about the OG old school Xbox One controller, or talking about the Xbox One controller, the current one we have right now?
Color. I'm talking about the color.
Why are we talking about color right now?
Because you said, from a first glance, you said about the body looks like
Xbox. It's
an
not.
Xbox controller.
Nothing of color.
I said it's bulkier like an Xbox.
That's what I said. It's not. Yeah.
That is what I'm saying too. The body makes it look like Xbox controller, but it's not.
No, it doesn't.
It's a PlayStation with PlayStation buttons on it.
Well, you can still tell from like a distance that with a PS4, PS5, and then Xbox that it's what it is. It's not like
because it's a different color scheme.
You're acting like you have one arm disabled and you have like no legs.
All right. Let's put a test, okay? Let's say both controllers are color black, and you see from distance.
They're obviously colorblind.
Can you tell the difference between the controllers if they're both black?
Yes.
Tell me. Can you tell the difference if they're both black?
You actually can.
With no buttons on. No. With no buttons on the controller, nothing, no branding, anything, just a blank face of the controller. Can you tell me?
Yes.
Can you tell me that?
And I'll still grab the DualSense.
With a serious face on my face, yes. I definitely can.
Now
I definitely can.
I can tell you this. The FIFA controller is a generational art piece, okay? It is probably the best controller, hands down. It's better than the Pro controllers, and I hate the Pro controllers on the Switch, by the way, because they suck butts.
I think we all established that every controller for Nintendo except for the GameCube and Wii are like absolute garbage.
I can probably make a exception for the Joy-Cons to where you can make a
make a controller. No, he's bugging.
I'm not saying it's good, but it's kind of cool. It has cool points.
I refuse.
No. It has cool points, but it's not viable as a regular controller.
Absolutely not. Dude,
it has cool points to make your own controller.
I'm taking away his gaming card.
All right.
We're not giving the Nintendo Switch grace.
I'm not saying that, like, you know, the Joy-Cons by themselves are the best thing ever, because they're not. They honestly suck, and they're too small in the hands.
I just
what I'm saying is that they have a Joy-Con controller thing you can plug your Joy-Cons in. I think that, and I think that deserves some cool points.
No,
that just deserves some cool points.
Not at all.
That sounds cool, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't play Call of Duty with it. I wouldn't play any game with it, if I'm being really honest.
Shen, we know that you play Call of Duty with the Pro controller, bro.
Wait, hold on. I'm
gonna
do something.
If I had to choose a controller to use, I would use the GameCube controller. I'll be a madman.
We know, bro.
But what I'm trying to say is that the P5 controller is the greatest controller ever to come out of this generation. I'm not too sure what they're gonna do with the P5, with the PS6. They are probably gonna go with the same route as the PS5 controller, which I actually hope they do, because, like I said, I never held it. I've only seen it in the commercials where people have it. It looks like a great controller. It is an amazing controller, but I never held it in my hands, so I can't really give you my fully in-depth opinion about the controller other than the looks of the controller. Again, I think it's a great controller.
Once again, you really can't say much about controllers you never held in your life.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I can only go off of the look of the controller. That's what I'm saying. I can't give you a in-depth thing.
You're giving the literal, not in my opinion, you are seriously only able to give one side and say it's better without even knowing the other. And personally, the DualSense is just better in my honest opinion. Like I said, that's even my opinion, dude.
And I give you my reply on the previous iterations of the controller, not the DualSense Edge. I don't think so. DualShock 4, the PS2, PS3, PS4 controller. That's it.
On stream,
like I said, those are controllers I can give you my own opinion on.
Okay, hold on. I gotta share my screen real quick on stream. Look, guys, look. I'm gonna have to move this little controller a little bit over a bit here. Hold on.
I said,
and we'll do this.
I think. If I'm being honest too,
look
I
at
also
this
shady.
This is
controller
insane.
Is like one of the best.
I cannot. These controllers do not look the same. Like at all.
Hold on. All right, please share your screen, please. I need to identify this.
Okay, I can't share it to here because I'm streaming in like a nursing home.
Okay, that's fine. Hold
on, I'm doing this and doing this. Okay, now we see both controls. Look, there is no similarity. I see in like slight similarity, but I could tell the clear difference. If they were the same and everything. I could tell which one's which in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna be honest. You can feel the controller and automatically know what controller it is, even if you're blindfolded.
Yep.
Like it's not that hard to identify what controller is what, just literally by either sounds or how some triggers feel.
Yep.
Now,
like, it's not hard.
I am going to say this again one more time. The difference with this controller is the button layout, and I know anybody can identify the button layout. If you just blindfolded me, if you quite literally just blindfolded me and given me a P5 as a controller, I can definitely tell which controller it is.
No, I'm gonna show you
button
something.
layout.
You're gonna laugh at this. You're gonna laugh like an idiot. Hold on, this is gonna be funny. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, this is gonna be funny. So.
But I will say, I agree with you, Shady, that the PS4 controller is like the best. Like,
I will agree
I've
in
actually held
terms
that,
of how I
and
feel. Yeah, I think you're right.
I
The
played
Xbox feels
Kingdom
great
Hearts.
in their hands.
I played Spider-Man, God of War. It's a good controller.
The Xbox feels good in their hands. The PS5 feels good with the features. That's it. We're ending it here. I don't care anymore.
And I want to show you something.
There we go.
Hold on. This is gonna make
What I'm
it.
saying is that
Hold on.
I can't give
You know
my
what's funny?
very
I
boring
have stated before
description.
that the Dreamcast is superior than all of them and everything, and I'm
The
going to tell
Dreamcast
you.
is the greatest thing.
It's
since
copying the
sliced bread
gaming
now.
and whether you like it or not. Now, let's talk about real copying. The Dreamcast was copied by the Xbox. I don't care what you say. ABXY is in the same placements. The joystick. Let me show you on stream, my babies. Ta-da! Now, if we look at the Dreamcast, this joystick is right above the D-pad. The start button and the menu, because there wasn't quite as much. There's 2 triggers on the back. So if you consider the original Xbox controller, we're gonna see something insane.
Well, yeah. Again.
Okay. I feel like that might be a stretch, but I can agree with you when you say the OG Xbox.
Yeah. You
They
know,
literally copied the whole flow.
Yeah, they did.
They copied the.
Yeah, they did. Look at this shit.
And here's another thing too. Because I know I'm an OG. I have actually played on an OG Xbox controller before.
Look at this
I
shit.
can tell you without a doubt.
He's absolutely
the
correct.
Dreamcast
Right
and the
there.
controller, it literally looks the same.
They look
It
almost
I have
identical,
played
just
on-
with an extra joystick. He's not wrong. Look at this
They
shit.
literally look the same.
And even
They
different
literally
colored
look
buttons, the same placements, like everything. It just warped it a bit. Look at this shit. I'm not wrong.
I can agree with you there. They look the exact same.
They
The only
straight
real
up
difference.
ripped. The second joystick,
the
extra
only-
buttons.
The only real difference on these controllers is the size of the controller. The button layout is pretty much the same.
Shady, if you're not looking at my stream, you'll see what we're talking about. It's absolutely insane. I'm sharing my
My
stream.
fault, man.
But
Look at that.
I will say,
That's insane.
But I will say, without a doubt in my mind,
Thank you.
That's a superior. Oh, he's stuck in a drink. Hold on, Sean. I'm about to watch the clip. I'm about to watch the clip.
that is
you
a
made.
pretty good pun. I'll say, Sean, that's a pretty good pun. I'll let that slide. That's a
No,
pretty good pun.
I should have just altered.
But in my own personal opinion,
Are you
with
looking,
just
Shady?
the PlayStation controllers that I've held, the
Alright,
PS4
let me
controller is quite literally the best controller I've ever held.
I will
The
say, in
PS5
terms of,
controller or the PS4 controller.
He said
The is like
PS4.
the best.
I like the
PS4.
PS5, but I think there was something special about the PS4 controller. This is the original Xbox.
My Shayla, the Dreamcast.
If I lived,
But look at the controller.
Okay, so-
Xbox copied them to a T, pretty much, with an extra joystick.
Oh yeah, you know why? Because for the Dreamcast, you use the D-pad for looking around. Perfect example, Sonic Adventure 2.
Not always. Like in
Not
some FPS
always.
shooters, YBXA was your directionals.
Oh hell.
No, actually, it wasn't
No.
as bad as you think. It was
That
not
is-
that bad.
that is
it was
actually
not
true.
that bad. It was actually pretty solid because you could actually pinpoint stuff if you're quick enough. You can like boom and like bam. I'm not even kidding. I played Doom. Dude, Doom on the Dreamcast was insane. It had frame drops here and there. It's not perfect, but dude, I mean, it ran it fine online. You can still play it if you can find online.
Okay, run it. No, still the Dreamcast is my Shayla, but I prefer, in my opinion, in my humblest opinion, the best console for me was the Sega Genesis. That's just me though.
No, low key.
That and the
I low key agree. No, for me it
in
was the
my own-
Dreamcast and the Genesis. Those are our 2 best consoles. Next
Yep.
would be SNES, the SNES, and the N64.
Yes.
Those 2 are my
in my
ties.
own real opinion, my opinion of the best console, my favorite is the PlayStation 2. that console gave me more memories than
There's
Xbox.
nothing obvious. That's obvious though.
Nothing wrong with that. There's
Kingdom
nothing wrong
Hearts,
with
dog.
that.
I mean, come on now. Yo, Kingdom Hearts. Yo,
No,
one,
I'm gonna be
two.
honest.